was thinking about the age gap between you and Beau, and he must have had some influence over you.
Oh, yeah.
But I also read that he sort of teased you mercilessly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure.
And I was curious if that... Still,
of course.
Is he still the older brother to you?
Yeah, oh, yeah. My dad, like myself, was gone for a large portion of the kids growing up because he's making movies,
Right.
So Beau was kind of, the uncle or the, surrogate father, whatever you say, and a lot of the time. And a couple of things are coming to mind, early with Beau when getting me into acting, and he would say, hey, we got to get you an agent, man, I said, okay. He said, so we got to work up some scenes.
How old were you at that time?
15, 16. And I think the best scene that we were doing was from Catcher in the Rye.
Oh, yeah.
The Holden Caulfield scene with Luce. I don't know if you remember that. And so we went to this agent, and Beau had another great plan to do. He says, what we're going to do is you're going to go in there, and we'll talk for a while like they do, and then I'm going to say I've got to go to the bathroom, and I'll leave the room. And then when I come back in, we'll start the scene, but don't let them know. Let them see if it can be just so natural so they won't know when the scene starts. And it came out, it worked very beautifully like that. The people didn't know, they realized about halfway into the scene that we were doing a scene.
Really?
Yeah. But Beau, it's so, when we were doing Baker Boys, we were just pinching each other. Can you believe what we're doing, man? This is so cool, and we just had a ball doing it. And we're, I could, go on and on stories about that. We had, talking about fighting, stage fights, our father, taught us how to do all that stuff, and we had a fight at Baker Boys.
Yeah, right.
I asked Steve Plovis, the young director, that was his first film. I think he wrote it when he was 21. He was maybe 24 or 5 when he was directing it. And he said, yeah, you guys figure out the fight. So we had a wonderful time, except we made one giant faux pas. We had no safe word.
What do you mean?
Well, we're fighting each other, we're hurting each other. And so I grabbed his hand, he's a piano player, and I grabbed his hand like this, like, hey, man, like this. And he said, you're hurting me, man. And I said, act your ass off, but I was really hurting him. We didn't have
you thought he was acting?
Tomato, yeah. I thought he was acting his ass off, so I sent him to the hospital,
Really?
Oh,
Did you break his fingers?
I didn't break it, I just, hurt him, Maybe there's a little subliminal payback going on there for all the teasing, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, did he have your number back then? Could he really get to you?
He could get to me, man. He'd go, oh, look, there's a circus in town? And he'd make me say, where? And he would go, right there. And he would get me on that one all the time. It would absolutely drive me crazy. And then he had a special pointing technique where he would just point at me. Like that. And he would not stop, And that would absolutely drive me crazy.
Really?
And we could be at the dinner table, and his hand would be under the table, and he'd be like this, And I know he would be pointing at me. I said, Mom, Dad, he's pointing at me. And I said, I'm not doing anything.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.